Well, Leonard, it's good to see you relaxed for a change.
Oh, evening, Captain. Oh, anything urgent?
Urgent? Anything urgent, I leave to my subordinates.
There's some good 10-cent cigars in that
No,
box
thanks.
over
No,
there.
I'm off cigars. Brandy. My doctor's got me off everything worth living for. Almost. Leonard.
Yes, sir.
There's got to be a stop to your complete disregard of the taxpayers' money.
I paid for this apple out of my own pocket, Captain.
Leonard, you've spent $18,600 in the last 6 months investigating one man, a single man.
Brown's not a man. He's an organization. And I need money to fight money.
Now, look, Lieutenant, I've got nothing against you personally. I admire you. You've got too many brains, but that's not your fault. Now, what about this $18,600? How am I going to explain this to the commissioner?
Well, I dictated an explanation if you want to use it. Memorandum to Captain Peterson covering expenditures of the 93rd Precinct Station. The combination is growing stronger every day. The only way to crush it is to get the top man. When Grazzi left the country, Brown...
What do you think this is, a homicide investigation? You're dealing with the largest pool of illegal money in the world. You're fighting a swamp with a teaspoon. Combination keeps no books, no records. Everything's run on word of mouth and hard cash. That's their one weakness. What? They have to have a treasurer. So? And I know his name. The name of a man who can pick up a phone and call Chicago and New Orleans and say, hey, Bill, Joe is coming down for the weekend. Advance him $50,000. And he hangs up the phone and the money is advanced. Protection money. A new all-night bar opens with gambling outside city limits. A bunch of high school kids come in for a good time. They get loaded. They get irresponsible. They lose their shirts. And they get a gun because they're worried. They want to make up their losses. And the filling station attendant is dead with a bullet in his liver. I have to see 4 kids on trial for first-degree murder. Look at it. First-degree murder because a certain Mr. Brown picked up a phone. You can't touch Brown. He's clean. You got nothing on him. Not even the parking. Yeah, why is he so careful? It's unnatural. You can't tell the jury a man's guilty because he's too innocent to be natural. He's no more innocent than this gun. Oh, now stop getting emotional, Leonard. He's innocent until he's proven guilty. Yes, Captain.
4th and Broadway. And 5A.
Where is she? General Hospital. She's dying. You can take her to the prison ward now.
Hello, Lieutenant. This is Mr. Brown.
What do you want, Mr. Brown?
Joe, tell the man I want her out. Mr. Brown, I'd like to have Miss Lowell released. He'll put her in a private hospital.
Is your relative?
Not exactly.
Married to her?
Just a personal friend.
Yeah, visiting days are Tuesdays and Fridays. I don't know how you two got in here. You can get out the way you came
Tell the man
in.
not to get excited. Mr. Brown is a very reasonable man. You don't know him.
Oh, is he? Well, I'm not. And I intend to make life very difficult for your Mr. Brown.
You shouldn't talk like that, Lieutenant. You're overstepping your authority.
Joe, the man has reason to hate me. His salary's $96.50 a week. The busboys in my hotel make better money than that. Don't you see, Joe? He's a righteous man. Personal feelings mean nothing to him. My girl's dying in a public hospital, and I want her out.
She's under arrest, Mr. Brown.
What's the charge?
Homicide.
It's ridiculous. She wouldn't kill a fly.
Try to kill herself.
Is that a crime?
It happens to be against 2 laws, God's and man's. I'm booking her under the second.
Tell the man if he puts her on trial out.
Dr. Herman, wanted in surgery. Dr. Herman, wanted in surgery. Alicia.
Susan.
Stay away from the prisoner, Mr. Brown.
Susan, you all right?
Brown, stay where you are.
Susan. Joe. Tell the man I'm going to break him so fast he won't have time to change his pants. Tell him the next time I see him, he'll be down in the lobby of the hotel crying like a baby and asking for a $10 loan. Tell him that. And tell him I don't break my word.
You must have done something pretty fine to get as high as you are, Mr. Brown. I'm looking into that. I'm going to open you up and I'm going to operate. I hate to think of what I'll find.
But I tell you, Joe, a righteous man.